Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
So, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, could you give me your identification card, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I'm starting the part 1. If you are ready, I'll give the such kind of questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to give the about your life. So let's talk about what you like your life. Do you work or study?
Both. I work part-time and I'm a student part-time. So I'm a student and a worker.
Okay, what kind of questions do you like, for example, about work or about study?
More about my studies.
Study, okay. So, I'm going to give the both of them, okay, and the work and also study. So, the first question, what job do you do?
Well, it's not a job. It doesn't have a name, but I translate documents and I help people that need English assistance and with their documents.
Okay. So, what skills do you need for your job?
Well, first of all, you need to know the language, and also you need to know how to use the internet, and you need to be able to use the resources at your hand effectively and be able to understand and translate to one people to another.
Okay. So, what do you generally like about your job?
Well, one thing I like is that it's from home. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to wake up at a certain time. I don't have a boss. So I wake up whenever I want and I do my work whenever I want, and nobody could tell me what to do.
Okay, so I have finished to give about the work, and I'm starting to give the study. So, what subject are you studying now?
Well, I have all the subjects for regular school subjects, but the main subject I'm studying is law.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Why did you want to study that subject?
I wanted to study law because as a kid I always wanted to be a lawyer or a politician. So I wanted to do anything in the field of law. So that has been my hobby and my dream as a kid.
Mm-hmm. If it's not secret, how long have you been studying? For example, I'm in your subject.
Well, I've been studying for 3 years, from freshman year of high school, which is 9th grade, till now 11th grade.
Okay, so, I have finished about studying. So, I'm going to give about television, except studying and also work. So, how often do you watch television?
I don't usually watch television because I think television is outdated. I rather watch my phone or spend my time on the phone rather than watch television.
Okay, so try to imagine if you have your time, what kind of television programs are most popular in your country?
Well, in my country, I would say shows regarding superheroes or in that area is very popular because there's all the people that watch TV are usually kids. So kids tend to watch things with superheroes and fantasy. So I think movies regarding superheroes is very important where I live.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, you have been living in New York, yeah?
Yes.
USA. How long have you been living there?
It's going to be full 7 years in June.
Okay, so is there anything you would like to change about TV system in your country? For example, I mean, in the USA.
Well, not really, because the TV is just there for the news and for TV shows. So I don't think that there's anything that needs to be changed. I think everything's perfect.
Okay, thanks. Part 1 is finished. Write down on the paper, and after 1 minute you should answer about 2 minutes without stopping. Okay?
Okay.
Time is going.
Okay.
Okay, time is up. You should begin.
So one of my favorite restaurants is Chuck E. Cheese, and I think it's my favorite restaurant because I always go there with my family. I'm not by myself, it's either with my family or friends. And when I usually go to this restaurant, there's always fast food, like different type of burgers, there's pizza, there's just all kinds of food. And the reason I think I like this restaurant is not because particularly because of the food, but because it's also a arcade. There's different games, so when I go with my family or friends, I usually play games, different type of games like video games, shooting basketball, different arcade games. So once you do that, you get hungry, and once you're with your friends or your family and you're having fun, I think that food tastes different than if you were just hungry and you went to a restaurant just to eat. But since we go to an arcade, we come back, we eat, and then we go play again and do the same thing over and over again. So I think one thing that makes this restaurant really special is that it offers you not only food, but other things like for fun, like arcade. And also, I think that all restaurants should have this. Restaurants should think of having a playground or something people could spend their time with other than just eating. Because if they just go there for eating, they just go there for the food. But if they have something other than food, like entertainment, I think that they would have more customers. Not only that, but it's just a time where people could spend their time and enjoy their time freely.
Okay. Have you finished it?
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. So, we have finished the part 2, then we will start about part 3. So, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. The topic about food and society and also restaurants. So, first question, do you think that people eat healthily food than they did in the past? And if you speak, why or why not?
Definitely not. I don't think that people are eating healthier now because before there were no fast foods like burgers, pizza. They were not invented until the 1900s. So before the 1900s, I believe that they did not have any type of these foods. So they had a much more healthier lifestyle. They had home-cooked dinners. They had everything planned. But now it's all fast food. So people prefer to not spend their time making food rather than just buying it, which is really unhealthy. And this is affecting their health very bad in the present day.
Okay. The second, how important do you think it's so for families to eat meals together?
I think that it's very important for families to eat meals together because I think that gives them time to connect with each other, to explain their problems, to tell them what's going on in their lifetime. Because at the end of the day, there's no one besides your family that cares for you. So I think that you should eat with your family, spend time with your family, and bond with them while you can. Because if something happens to you, they're the only person that's going to care about you and not your friends. So I think that it's very important.
Okay. Third question. What effects has modern technology had on the food we eat?
I think that technology do have effect on the food we eat because right now people tend to go on their phone while they're eating, and I think that's very unhealthy because, for example, during dinner, I have friends who are just on their phone and they don't communicate or they don't socialize with others. Rather, they're on their phone all the time. So I believe that it's ruining their relationship with their parents and friends and also not helping them enjoy the food that they have in front of them.
Okay. Then, about restaurants. So, why do people go to restaurants when they want to celebrate important, for example, the life, important occasions?
I think that they tend to do that because I believe that first, they don't want to spend their time at home because we're home every day. We eat home every day. So once there's something special, they want to go out. Rather than making it themselves, they want to go eat something better. They want to spend their time and their money outside for their family and just celebrate their occasion somewhere else rather than spending it at home.
Okay. Do you think that food prepared at home is always better than in the restaurants?
Well, I think most of the time, yes, because if you're preparing at home, you know the ingredients, you know if it's healthy, you know if it's not. But if it's in the restaurant, you don't know what they're putting into the food. You can't always see how they prepare the food. You don't know if it's sanitized, you don't know if it's clean. So I think that when you do it at home, you are more sure of its ingredients and its dietary than if you were to go to a restaurant.
Okay. which are more popular in your country, fast food restaurants or traditional restaurants?
Fast food is definitely popular where I come from because everyone, they tend to go out to eat. There are famous places, fast food places like Burger King, McDonald's, Starbucks, and people tend to go to those rather than eat cooked meals or go to a traditional restaurant. I think the reason for this is because fast food is much faster and it's much cheaper than regular food. So that's why I believe that fast food is more popular than traditional food.
Okay, so thanks. We have finished part 3. So, could you repeat your full name?
First name Bobber John. Last name Bakhtiyorov.
Okay. So, thank you. Try to like this. So, good luck, Mr. Bobber.
Alright, thank you.